respond. I've prepared the means to go to Kingdom Valley. Go to the Forest Cave immediately.
Welcome back, everybody, to Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Last time, we began episode Shadow, and we infiltrated Eggman's base in the White Acropolis to rescue an agent, who turned out to be Rouge the Bat. We'd also fought the Egg Cerberus, and we got ourselves out of there. In this part, we're going to be helping Rouge get to the rendezvous point in Kingdom Valley. And spoiler alert, this is not going to be a good time. So let's get to it. So, that building was not loading in properly. So here's one thing I want to check out. As a small bit of spoilers, we're about to get a new upgrade for Shadow. But, let's see. Okay, they are available right now to buy, but I'm not going to buy them here. We have to go to Kingdom Valley. One thing we have not seen yet is the gate that connects the new city to the forest. When it comes to the story, the only character who goes through this gate is going to be Shadow. This is that gate in question. In no other story are you required to go through here when you have to go to the forest. Okay. This is why I didn't want to buy the items in the new city. So, let me touch this rainbow ring, see what the Duke says.
The bridge is broken. Shadow, can't you do something?
This time it was Rouge. So yes, we are supposed to light speed dash across this broken bridge. And they moved the item shop to here. This is the only time they actually moved the item shop to somewhere where it's not in its standard location. Welcome. We have two power-ups, so we're going to get them both. The air chip, which is a light dash, and the memory shard, which allows us to do the chaos boost. Okay, it says here, during the boost, you will be granted the Chaos Snap and upgrade to the Chaos Attack. So I believe the Chaos Attack is that chain of attacks, where if you try to homing attack, you, Shadow, Lightspeed Dash. Or if you try to Lightspeed Dash, Why is there a lot of town missions here? I hope they're not required. But yeah, when you would do that homing attack and, you would just, I'm trying to find a surface where I can show it off. When you try to find that surface, what am I even saying? When you try to do the homing attack and you do that chain of combat moves, you gain there's a new thing that happens if you do that during the Chaos boost. But when it comes to Kingdom Valley, the good thing here is that, well, first off, we go over here. There is no trials for us to complete. But how do we get up there if the eagle isn't summoned down? I'm glad to announce that there are no required town missions to enter this Kingdom Valley. How do you get that Soliana medal? There are no required town missions or trials or tests to gain access to Kingdom Valley in this one. What's the trade-off? You'll see. So we talked to this kid. I wanted to go play, but now I can't. My dad always says that the store has everything, but I wonder if they have anything that takes care of rocks from landslides. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Duke. So what you have to do is that Shadow's energy meter is the only one that's going to be empty whenever you start a story, stage, or whatever. It's always going to be empty. You have to recharge it. And once you do, you press R1, and you activate the Chaos Boost. And for some reason, without this ability, you can't break these rocks. I should have shown that off. Actually, I'm going to wait for it to run out, and then see if I can break those rocks. But it does take a while. Okay, finally ran out of chaos boost. So let's see. They put an invisible wall. Are you kidding me? Unless... You activate it again. Nope. Alright. I just wasted time. Moving on. So that portal takes you directly to the gate at Kingdom Valley. So now we have a new vehicle, the glider. I don't know if that's the official name, but that's what it is. Whenever you... There's going to be several stages where you get to use this glider. Whenever you do, you're going to be put on a set track. It's almost similar to the Mach Speed section, except you move very slow, you have ammunition, and you're gliding. You're on a set track, and you're just trying to make it to the end. There's no real way to do this any faster than the game lets you. And Shadow crashes into a wall automatically. So all you have to do is just not die to complete those. And here we go.
It looks like you need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me.
So, in Silver Story,
you will need to collect 3 keys to open the door ahead. Search the area carefully.
So in Silver Story, I mentioned that Dusty Desert could have been one of my least favorite stages in the game. It could have been my least favorite stages, period, for that boss section if it wasn't for that glitch. So who takes the cake? This stage is my absolute least favorite stage in the whole game. Because first, you start with this section. When you play as Rouge in this stage, you have to find 3 keys. This is very similar to Knuckles' levels in the first Sonic Adventure, in the first 2, and Rouge's stages in Sonic Adventure 2. What's the problem here? There is no radar. You have to blindly go throughout the entirety of the stage to find 3 keys. You don't know where they are. You just have to find them. So as if the Adventure 2 treasure hunting stages were a bit... So those stages were kind of a downgrade to Knuckles' stages in Adventure 1 due to how the radar changes. And now they just take away the radar.
It looks like it's equipped with heavy weapons. I bet its legs are pretty fragile.
Okay, here's one. And also, I don't remember if you have an indicator that tells you how many keys you've collected so far. I'm about to find that out. Where is... Oh. Can that bomb even reach? Okay, it did reach. Gotta climb all the way up here. Okay, let's do it. Jeez, man. Okay. Is there a ring around here? No. Okay, there's no indicator. So if you forget how many keys you grabbed for whatever reason, maybe you took way too long in this stage already. Uh-oh. Scratching my eye. Maybe you've taken way too long in this stage already, and you've forgotten how many keys you've grabbed. It will not tell you. Here's another one. Uh-oh.
Hidden in a place like not like this.
I'm very sorry. My eye is very itchy. I'm up.
Here you go, kid.
The good part about this section is that since you're playing with Rouge and it's a really open area, you can just freely glide. You don't have to do platforming. Also, I do know the location of the final key only because I passed by it this time. I did not know it the first time prior to the attempt I had when I died. Oh, yeah, here's one cool thing. If you put the heart bomb on the window, it shatters it. That, they're still bouncing. Now, I will say I do like how they try to incorporate the treasure hunting mechanic from Sonic Adventure 2, but they really removed the radar. What? Okay, that scared me. I thought I missed the key. I completely forgot what I was going to say. But now we have, if that section wasn't bad enough, we now have a new vehicle section. The hovercraft, which is, out of all the vehicles, is my least favorite one. So in this section, you have to make it to an exit. But there's also going to be these buildings, which if you touch them with a single one of these tiny bullets, they will knock over. And if they fall on top of you, you will instantly sink and die. It doesn't matter how much damage the hovercraft is taking, you will instantly die just like that. I did not see where that building came from.
It's a hover vehicle over there. Press the triangle button to get on.
Oh yeah, what I was going to say for Rouge's section is that if that specific portion was very annoying for you, the good news is okay, well I just died. The good news is that that's the only treasure hunting section in the whole game. But when it comes to this section, I really hope I don't get a game over. So the strategy here is that you just stay back.
It'll take time to reload.
Just stay back. Fire at the building from a distance. Make sure they don't fall on you. No! No! Oh, almost fell on me. There is gonna be a cave. There it is. Once you've made it to here, I believe that should be the end of avoiding those buildings. You do automatically reload. I think this is the vehicle with the most amount of weapons. I mean, most amount of bullets that it can carry, because the rest have like 1 or 2 missiles. But now we actually play a normal stage for once so far. Oh, and the eagle just comes down to grab me. Take me away from here. So if I'm not mistaken, we've gone past the worst 2 parts of the whole stage. So now it's actually just, it should be smooth sailing.
What place to choose for an extraction point.
Okay. I'm very lucky that that one robot hit the building. I would try to show off the chaos boost, but since I died way too many times during that hovercraft section, my energy bar has depleted because it resets every time you die. But also, one good thing about Shadow is that he never gets the bounce attack, which I've already mentioned. So that means you won't accidentally try to bounce when trying to lightspeed dash. But that did happen with Sonic. And it's nice to know that it won't really happen with Shadow. If you missed the lightspeed dash, it's because you actually missed it. Hopefully. Now I will mention, I forgot to mention this before I entered the hub world, or the stage 2 Kingdom Valley, is that after this stage, there's actually 2 other stages that we get to play afterwards. So after this stage, you're not returning to the hub world. Which, once again, you're not missing much, because you will come back to the hub worlds eventually. I don't think you're ever going to return to the forest hub world.
Let's get moving.
Oh shoot. I think I was at the end of the stage. I don't think you're going to return to the forest hub world until you beat the game. So you kind of miss out on town missions if you're trying to 100% it prior to beating the story. Or prior to beating the episode, so you don't have to replay it. But for the person who will play it normally and most likely will ignore those town missions, you're fine. You're not missing exclusive power-ups or anything. Also, I think we're going through Sonic's section, but in reverse. Well, we are trying to head towards Kingdom Valley, not escape from it, so that makes sense.
Let's get moving.
Why do I...
No!
You touch the analog stick ever so slightly. I'm just not going to touch it next time. I'm trying to press forward because I don't want to lose speed.
Press the X button just when you're holding chaos attack.
It's not even drift. I'm actually touching the joystick.
No!
Do not make me get a game over right here. I know I'm at the end of the stage.
Let's get moving.
If I don't touch it, I just crash into there. Okay, it's not the end of the stage. Surprising. I should probably get that one up. Where is it? Okay, back to 3 lives. So also with another thing is that since you can stun enemies with Chaos Spear, it appears that enemies that you stun then attack will just instantly die. Because those red guys, those red drones, you normally have to do it in 2 hits. And that guy just died instantly. Collapsing staircases. And now we ride to the wind. Alright, thank you, Rouge. So yeah, we should be heading to the end of the stage now. Okay, I have my bar full. I just noticed that. Did I reach the end of the stage? Can I even show it off? I can't show it off. Great. What does that spring lead to? I'm not gonna attempt it.
Yes.
What score did I get?
Perfect.
Really? I died several times and I still got an S. Alright, well that makes up for all the hard times I've always complained about it. But that's gonna do it for this part. In this part, we made it to the forest, bought some upgrades, and helped get Rouge to the rendezvous point in Kingdom Valley. I will there's a cutscene afterwards. I'll let that play, but afterwards, next time, we'll see what happens after that cutscene. So, see you guys then.
The former king of Soliana used to reside in this castle, but a major accident occurred 10 years ago, and no one's lived there since.
Accident?
I heard a prototype energy engine failed, which caused the accident. I think the name of the plan was...
The Solaris Project. It was an ambitious project named after their eternal sun god.
Doctor!
It's been a while, my dear Rouge. And of course, Shadow. Now, if you'd be so kind as to hand back the Scepter of Darkness you took from me.
Shadow!
It's no use! Pull back! Pull back! Pull back!
What? His shadow.
Oh, how ironic fate can be. I would never have believed I would be resurrected through your shade. I thank you, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Who are you? And how do you know my name?
I'm Mephiles. Mephiles the Dark. What? Did you forget me? I owe much to you, Shadow. Oh, yes. What you gave to me, I now return to you. A one-way ticket to oblivion.
What is this place?
It seems we've been teleported to another location.
Well, let's find out where we are.
Mephiles? Who is he?